Southeast Asia is one of the most attractive regions this world has to offer. Today I want to talk about two of Southeast Asia's most livable cities. This video is not about the typical capitals that YouTubers like to talk about. I personally have lived in most of Southeast Asia's capitals. I'm very aware of the quality of life. I'm very aware of what those cities have to offer. But if you're anything like me, then you probably prefer less bustling cities. You prefer a more laid-back lifestyle. I do understand that the capitals have a lot to offer in terms of shopping opportunities, networking opportunities. But nowadays, I mean, you can find digital nomad communities outside the capitals as well. The first most livable city that I want to talk with you about is Nha Trang. Now, Nha Trang is not your typical digital nomad city. It's not a city that many foreigners have lived in the past, but from what I can tell you from my own personal experience is that Nha Trang offers a fantastic quality of life if you like it quiet and if you want to reside next to the ocean, if you want to enjoy morning walks along the beach, if you want to have a well-balanced life, great air quality, while still being surrounded by foreigners. It's not like, okay, there's no foreigners living in Nha Trang. In fact, there is thousands of foreigners living in Nha Trang. I've personally lived in Vietnam, and I can tell you that Vietnam is a very safe country. Violent crime is rare. Most likely nothing will happen to you while you live in Vietnam. And I think that holds true for all cities. Vietnam also offers great internet connection. Same goes for Nha Trang. It's not too difficult to get 15 to 30 megabytes per second. One of the things that I really appreciated about Vietnam is that it's very easy to find properties that meet your requirements. I mean, Western requirements, right? Generally speaking, Nha Trang is fairly developed, offers good infrastructure. It's 412 kilometers northeast of Ho Chi Minh City. So you can get there by car or by bus. It's probably going to take you a whole day, but it's still within reach, and it's very well connected to Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang with several flights per day. And one of the most attractive points is the cost of living. You can have a meal at an inexpensive restaurant for as little as $2. A meal for two at a mid-range restaurant goes for $20 on average. A McDonald's combo meal is $5.20. And the cost to rent apartments in Nha Trang is just what you're probably looking for. Now have a look at this. $270 for a fully furnished apartment outside the city center of Nha Trang. Or $350 for a fully furnished one-bedroom apartment in the center. A three-bedroom apartment costs you $600 outside the center, or $880 on average in city center of Nha Trang. Also pretty affordable if you want to purchase property. The price per square meter to buy an apartment in Nha Trang is $960. So you get the high quality of life, okay? You have beach access, great air quality, and you also have access to a pretty big expat community in Nha Trang. What's the visa situation like in Vietnam, you may ask? Before the pandemic started, it was fairly easy to stay in Vietnam for the mid to long term by just getting a tourist visa. So a lot of people got the tourist visa and extended it multiple times without ever having to leave the country. Things certainly have changed over the past 18 months, and it is right now very difficult to get into the country. In case you are interested in living in Nha Trang, then I definitely recommend you to sit this one out, wait to see if and when things normalize, and hopefully the same single and multi-entry visas will be available again in the future. Another phenomenal place, okay, one of the most livable cities in Southeast Asia is Georgetown, Malaysia. Georgetown is located on the island of Penang. It's the capital city of Penang State, and Penang is an island that is located in northwest Malaysia. Safety-wise, petty theft is the most common, something that can be avoided by taking simple precautions. The typical Wi-Fi speed ranges from 20 megabytes per second to 100 megabytes per second. So yes, you can get Western internet speed while living in Malaysia. Penang, again, a very, very vibrant city. It has a lot to offer. It has a ton of beaches, amazing outdoor dining experiences when you want to eat out at a food court. Malaysia has a vibrant culture, and many people definitely say that Malaysians are friendly. One of the downsides of living in Georgetown, Malaysia, just as it is in most other parts of Southeast Asia, is the humidity. It does get very humid, and that is something that is probably not ideal for everyone. In case you like hot and humid climate, then Georgetown is definitely one of the cities that you want to spend more time looking into. Since Malaysia is a former British colony, English is widely spoken in the country, and not only in Georgetown but also all over Malaysia. And just to give you some facts about Malaysia, Malaysia consists of two parts: West Malaysia, and that's where Penang is located, and East Malaysia. On East Malaysia you have Sarawak and Sabah. Having the English benefit, that English is widely spoken in the country, is a definite plus. You can't really say that about Vietnam. Maybe in Ho Chi Minh City, most people, especially the younger generation, speaks English. However, in a place like Nha Trang, it's already getting a little bit more difficult, and that's just the honest truth, But in a place like Georgetown or Kuala Lumpur, but we're talking about Georgetown, it should be very easy for you to communicate in English. Probably do not need to learn the local language unless you want to do that for personal reasons other than seeing it as a necessity to communicate with the locals. Penang has long been one of the top digital nomad locations. It has plenty of co-working spaces, and Malaysia now also has an entrepreneur visa for new entrepreneurs and established entrepreneurs. One of the things that I always appreciated about Malaysia is the high standard of living, and it comes at a very affordable price. A fully furnished one-bedroom apartment outside Georgetown city center costs you as little as $180 a month. Roughly $280 if you want to rent in the city center of Georgetown. If you need a bigger apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment goes for $530 a month if you want to rent in the city center of Georgetown, or as little as $390 if you want to rent outside Georgetown's city center. When Malaysia opens back up again, if you want to visit the country, if you've never been to Malaysia, you want to spend a little bit of time there before you want to make the effort to apply for a long-term visa, you can do so. Depending on your country of nationality, you should be able to get a 30 or 90-day tourist visa. Go there, check it out. In case you like it, you have plenty of visa options, like for instance the entrepreneur visa, and there's also the Malaysia My Second Home program. I know that the requirements changed recently and it's probably out of reach for many people, but if you have any desire of owning property in Malaysia, then the Malaysia My Second Home program is an option. Have you visited or lived in any of the two discussed Southeast Asian cities? If so, what was your experience? When do you think Vietnam and Malaysia will open its borders to international tourists? Leave a comment below and let us know. Make sure to subscribe and turn on alerts to never miss any of my future videos on digital nomad locations, travel updates, and visas. Before I let you go, I got 2 recommendations for you. 1, I showed a video on the best countries that you can visit right now, countries without entry restrictions. If you want to watch this video, then click on the link that appears right here. 2, I shot another video on the best countries for single guys. These are countries that you can visit and where you will find an endless amount of dating opportunities. If you want to find out what these countries are, click on the link right here. Thank you for watching.